Hello, how are you?
Dr. Naveed Puyan is a physician who immigrated from Iran.
We are servicing at least 200 patients per day.
But he says he and others are dealing with burnout and high overhead costs, largely because in BC, unlike Canadian medical graduates, licensed foreign-trained doctors are forced to areas with significant need in specific predetermined clinics where they're unable to negotiate their costs or contracts, in some ways essentially a penalty for not being trained in Canada.
They don't have much freedom to choose their work conditions. Multiple examples that the immigrant physicians at the same clinic pays higher overhead billing split compared to the counterpart Canadians.
And that's if they can get licensed. BC has announced a new plan to triple the number of foreign-trained doctors by 2024.
That's why we're taking action to get more internationally trained doctors off the sidelines.
It's being done through the Practice Ready Assessment Program, an evaluation process which is consistent and comparable across the country and used by all but 3 provinces, PEI, New Brunswick and Ontario, which is where Dr. Shafi Bouya trains hundreds of foreign-trained physicians.
We need a fairness in the system.
He believes the key is to create equal opportunities for internationally trained doctors once they're licensed to practice in Canada.
You have a license number, but you are not opportunity to call for residency. It's not so super rocket science. We just need to change the attitude because ITPs are Canadian. They are the taxpayer.
There's a need to make family practice more appealing to all medical graduates who often grapple with issues around fee structures and clinic expenses, according to the head of the Alberta International Medical Graduates Association.
We're having difficulty sometimes getting Canadian medical graduates going into family medicine, which is where, there is a huge need.
If they have passed the qualification exams and criteria, they should be treated the same as the Canadian doctors.
Neetu Garcha, Global News, Coquitlam, BC.